Here we have Terra Luna symbol LUNA versus the dollar. And I want to follow up on sort of the long-term scale of this one, and then we'll go into the short-term as well. But basically, we were looking at a move somewhere around the 118 to 125 region based off of the breakout, the technical breakout that we saw a few weeks ago. That move has essentially been hit, also in line with the 1 spot 414, or actually between the 1 spot 414 and the 1 spot 618, which was our sort of pullback area. Alongside that pullback, we did say a move down to the daily 55, which was about $90 was likely. We've gotten that, so would be kind of aligned with right now. Well, keep in mind that the weekly, which just closed last night, has confirmed multiple drives of regular bearish divergence come off of that extreme high right there. Also on top of that, we are seeing BBWP turn up here, but this is alongside of, a local high being confirmed. So I do suspect that this one does have more downside to go overall. But if we are comparing that with the short-term timeframes, just like Bitcoin, I do think that we're probably setting up for a short-term bounce relatively soon. You can see short-term timeframe bullish divergence is starting to build up over here on 4-hour RSI, but it's not confirmed just yet. At some point, there very likely will be a bounce. Bounce can come back up very easily into the into like maybe even the mid 90s or perhaps even back up to $100. But I would actually be looking at this one as topped out for a while, very specifically as long as you're closing dailies below about 105, and likely more long-term downside to go. Next corrective target would be somewhere around about 75, very likely a short-term bounce there, and then we'd come back to it after that. If things really get nasty, like let's say the whole market falls apart, I don't think that's what's happening right now, but if that were to happen, I'd be looking at corrective targets down towards 55 to $60. Until then, I do think that you could get something like this where you probably play out a short-term bounce, come back down to the 21 in the mid 70s, which is also not 0.5, and then perhaps give another try to the upside. I think that would be the more bullish look, but overall, I do think that this one has more downside likely to go than not after perhaps a short-term bounce. So hopefully that was helpful. And there you go for Luna. Maybe we just briefly check out stochastic momentum as well, just to see if that kind of aligns with the analysis, or if it's or if it's not. Yeah, daily stochastic is absolutely nosediving here below 110. Weekly is going to freshly turn down below 93. So yeah, I do suspect this one does have some more downside to go. And then 5-day here as well has a push across to the downside below 106. So yeah, I'm generally looking for more downside over the next month or so. So hopefully that was helpful. And there you go for Luna, sir.